Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you new here, my name is Donna, and for those of you not new, thank you so much for continuing to come back, support my channel. I appreciate all of you guys so very much. Today I have so far done a lot. I feel super productive, but I haven't put on makeup or recorded at all. I did a couple of errands like this, then I went and worked out, and you can see where my glasses are eating into my nose. I need new glasses. So this is my palette for Palette Roulette for this week, the week that I'm filming. You guys won't see this until weeks after I film this, but I thought I would do my first ever palette bingo with this. I've wanted to do a palette bingo for like ever. I just haven't done one, and I don't know why, and I think that this is a great thing, and I might do one once a month just so that I get some continued usage out of...
My door just sneakily opened. That's weird.
Just so that I can get some continued usage out of my palettes, and yeah, I think it'll be fun. So what I did was pull out and I think that all of these shades, obviously it's in a really cool palette. They go together really well. There are some shades that I hope that I get, but I pulled out a number generator. So there are 10 shades, so I have numbers 1 through 10 on here, and we are going to pull 5 shades. So I got shade number 2, which is this one here, is Divine. All right, the next number is shade number 5. Oh, I hope I don't get all sparkly shades. The next number, oops. Did you guys see that? Shade 7. Next number, shade 9. And the last number, shade 1. Of course he's mowing right now. Pause. These are the 5 shades right here. So we have, this is shade number 1. It is called Lady of Gold. And it's kind of a duochrome shade. Then we have these 2 shades here. We have Love, which is kind of a burgundy shade. And we have Lush, which is definitely a like green shade, and then we have Divine and Enchantress, which are those 2 like gold and yellow, and they are straight up glitter, y'all. So this might be interesting. I also have a fly that's in this room driving me flat out bonkers, so we will see how this goes. These are the colors. So while we're doing this, I guess I will chat at you. I don't know what about, but we will chat, maybe. I don't even know where to start with this. Okay, first things first, I guess, is to start with some primer. I am going to pull out this Profusion No Budge eyeshadow primer. I did get this in my Subscriber Buys My Makeup haul. This was the eye primer. It's actually a pretty decent eye primer. It's by Profusion, so it's really affordable. So it's still the end of August as I'm filming this, and I just got my IPSY stuff today. I haven't filmed it or put it out because I just don't know what to do. I feel like it's almost useless to put it out at this point, but I will probably record it and get it out there for everybody. But I'm pre-recorded for quite some time because I do plan on going out of town early next month because of my birthday. So I'm a little terrified of doing that, of going out of town, just because, you know, of everything going on in the world right now. Got some eye primer on. We're gonna let that sit for a minute. I'm trying to think of what I am actually going to do with these, and I'm just really not sure at this point. This seems like a crazy color story, but I'm just gonna go in. This is a Jaclyn Hill Morphe. If I wasn't blind, it would be superb. 32. It's just a really fluffy, like, blending brush. And I am going to go into the shade Love. I'm going to go into that. And I am going to try and buff this above my crease. I'm going to use this just as a mirror. I have my mirror here, but you guys, I have to be honest, I am so blind, it's hard for me to see this. Like, I can see it, I just can't see the fine details of everything, so I have to use a smaller mirror right in front of my face. These look super pigmented, so I'm anxious, actually. This is the actual first time of me trying this brand. It's also the first time of me trying this palette. So it was a palette that I brought into my collection in August because I really wanted to try this brand. Can you guys see like how it just kind of stuck right there? So we're just gonna make it look like it's on purpose. So today I have a lot of filming to do. I'm going to film my birthday / anniversary giveaway. So if you guys haven't yet, you guys should watch that video so that you are entered to win. It's a crazy awesome, I think, awesome giveaway for such a small channel. I mean, realistically, my channel is tiny. Everything in that giveaway I paid for myself. None of it was even gratis. So, and everything I put in there is something either I've owned in the past or would want myself. Super excited about that. So we joined a gym and it's right up the street from our house. I think that looks really good right now. If you hear my dog, he's snoring in this room. I don't know why, but he clings on to me for whatever reason, and it's weird because I'm allergic to him, so he can't like lay on me or anything like that. And I don't know, it's just very strange. I'm gonna go in with this Masterpiece Crease brush by MOTD. This is a brush collection that I got in my IPSY, and I'm gonna go into this green shade here, and we're gonna put that in the dead of my crease. This may be a mistake. That brush isn't working out for me so hot, so we're gonna try a different brush. This is a Farrah brush that I got in IPSY. It is a blender brush 25 EL. I don't know, it's as pointed as the other one, but it's just a little bit more fluffy. I feel like that one wasn't working out so hot. This one might be also not as good. I don't know why. I just don't use a Sigma brush. I bet you it would be perfect. I feel like that's kind of patchy right here. But I think it's the brushes. My God, I'm going through every brush on the planet. I'm gonna use my Sigma pointed crease brush. We're gonna try this bad boy. I feel like there's maybe not as much control with this one as I like, but I feel like that's okay because it's doing what I want it to do. Boy, after using that Sigma brush, this Jaclyn Hill brush really feels dense and scratchy. Yeah, I kind of dig that. Now do I go into the other eye with the shitty brushes first? No, let's just try it with this brush. I had the high school call me today because my oldest, well, not my oldest son, but my oldest living at home son is going into high school, and I signed him up for online courses because I don't know about you guys, but my city slash state didn't do a really good job, honestly, of making sure that they were also accommodating for families when they decided what the school was going to do. So like my grade school student is going to school 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and it's an AM PM shift, so either during the AM or during the PM, but she's going 4 days a week. And my high school student is going 4 days a week, AB shift, but also 2 days a week of it online, and their shifting is either Monday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Friday, instead of a 4 day a week half-day schedule, which didn't make any sense to me. So my oldest, my high schooler, is going online because that's the only way we are going to be able to function. I can't just leave my grade schooler at home 4 days a week by herself, or 2 days a week it would be. So I'm not taking any more color on this brush. I'm just utilizing it to blend out. I really think that that green blended in really well, which is astounding, honestly, because greens are impeccably hard to blend. But you guys, I think that that turned out really well. Yeah. I think I'm going to put a little bit more green into the inner portion of these eyes. I'm excited that it's almost fall. Maybe it is fall. By the time you guys are watching this, I have no idea. Fall is one of my favorite times of year. Okay, this is what I think we'll do. I think we'll put this in the like outer corner-ish area, like just kind of pat it on and pat the green into it. And then put this color on the very inside of the eye look, and then this in the inner corner and brow bone, and then go from there. We'll see how that looks. So let's start with that. This is Divine, and it is straight up glitter. So I think I want to go in with a glitter glue first, because you all know how I love glitter glue. This is the glitter primer by NYX. That's what it looks like. I just don't want that glitter going anywhere, so we're gonna use it like it's a primer, because I'm kind of terrified of glitter. If you guys don't know that about me, welcome to my world. I know that it's just freak accidents, right? People getting glitter in their eye and then losing their eye, but I couldn't even imagine that. So we are gonna put this on. Again, I'm gonna go into that Divine, which is a straight up glitter, and I'm going to put it on the outer sections of my eye look right here. I'm going to take this brush that we started with the green on, and I'm going to go back into that green, and I'm just going to kind of pat it in to this outer corner here just to blend it into that glitter. So now I'm going to color switch this brush right here like this and just get all that glitter off. I don't know why I'm color switching. I have about 800 brushes, but whatever. Then I'm going to go into that yellow one that seems like it has a little bit more of a base. It also has glitter in it, but I feel like it's not as maybe straight up glitter as the other one was. You can see the color on here. And I am just going to pat that on. I'm gonna just take that love shade right there and just kind of blend it around the top. Take that green on this little brush again. I don't feel like this one blended in as well. I feel like a lot of the reason for it not blending as well into that color is because of the glitter glue, but that's okay. I am going to do my face real quick. I wish my eyes were the same shape. I'm gonna use this primer. I'm gonna go in with this L'Oreal Fresh Wear. This foundation really has been one that I've been using the poop out of lately. I got it in that Subscriber Buys My Makeup. This is one of the ones that JC picked out for me. I haven't tried the other one that she picked out yet. So I'm going to pull that palette back out. And I'm going to go into that green tone. It's called Lush. And we're going to just kind of stamp that in underneath my eye. So how's it going in y'all's worlds? I'm gonna blend that out real quick. I feel like a lot of people are in this realm where they're going back to work already, but then there's so many people that aren't. I'm going to take Love, which is the burgundy tone, back on this brush and also blend that in. So I feel like there's a lot of people that are going back to work and a lot of people that are not still, and it's just very dependent. Like, what do you do? Are you going back to work? Of course, I worked throughout this whole process, but my work looked a lot different, right? I almost dipped into that bronzer. Also, when do you guys think that we'll be done with this? Like, I feel like this is just lasting for flippin' ever, and I am over it. I'm gonna go into some concealer. I am going to take the CoverGirl True Blend, and I am just going to put a teeny dab on the back of my hand. And then I'm gonna go in actually with this Real Techniques brush on the flat end, and I'm gonna dip it in. And I do this because I don't really like wearing a whole lot of concealer. And also I want the blend to be pretty natural with what I've done with the makeup underneath. Alright guys, so I am going to take this rather pointy pencil brush. This is by MOTD again, and I'm gonna go in with that Lady of Gold, which is that kind of like duochrome color. I wiped the swatches off of my hand, otherwise I'd show you. But this is gonna go into the inner corner and again and also into my brow bone. And this one is more of a shimmer than a glitter, so I appreciate that because it is going into my inner corner. I love that. Okay. Glitter in my eyeball. Okay. I am going to finish my makeup. I will be right back. Pressing record is probably something you should do. I'm back. I feel very fall-esque today, and I think that it really just started with utilizing this palette. This palette does have a very fall vibe to it, and what I will say is I think it performed really, really well. This is the palette that I pulled from my Palette Roulette series for this week as I'm filming it, but you guys won't see this until September, and I think that it's appropriate actually. It gives me very fall vibes. It reminds me a little bit of Subculture. So I want to tell you the rest of what I'm using on my face, but before that, let's do the montage. I'm gonna scoot you out. All right, so for the rest of what's on my face, you guys know, you guys watched me put on the foundation that I'm using today is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation. This is a foundation that came into my life because a subscriber bought my makeup. My friend JC purchased this for me. This is in the shade 455. I do believe it is Vanilla Rose. I think that it is a wonderful match for my skin. I also think that it is just so comfortable to wear. I'm not convinced that it's not what is breaking me out. With that being said, they're not horrible breakouts except for this guy right here. This one hates my guts, but they're not horrible breakouts. Drugstore foundation does tend to break me out, so I'm not 100% convinced that it isn't what's breaking me out. But I did top that with the CoverGirl True Blend Concealer in Light Nude. This is the concealer I do have under my eyes. That's pretty much the only place that I really put concealer, and I just kind of dab it on enough to cover up some of the like over blending out of my under eye or whatever, and to lighten up in this area where like my glasses might create kind of a divot in my skin. I did use my ABH contour stick in Mink. This was part of a sample series that I did last month, and then I did also use the Fenty Sunstalker bronzer in Island Ting, and this is what it looks like. It does look a little bit dark for me. I think in the winter time I won't be able to use this much, but that's okay. I have a ton of bronzers that I can use. For blush, I did use, for the first time in forever, my ABH blush kit. This is in Gradient. I think that this is probably made for deeper skin tones, but I did take this shade and this shade and kind of mix them together, bounce back and forth, and I like to put my blush kind of in like my temple area here, so that is kind of where it sits, and then it like gradiates out down here on my cheek because I don't like super rosy cheeks, but that is what I am wearing on my cheeks for blush. And then for highlight, I am using this. This is the Revlon Skin Lights, and this is in Daybreak Glimmer. This also came to me through that subscriber buys my makeup. This is a beautiful highlight. It is, like I said, what is on my skin right now. I have a really hard time finding highlights that show up on me on camera, and this one does an incredible job of doing that. For mascara today, I combined these two. This also came to me through the subscriber buys my makeup. Obviously, she did a really good job because I'm still using quite a bit of it. This is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Uncensored. I do top that with the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions because I just feel like this keeps any mascara from moving around on my skin or transferring onto my cheeks or wherever, and this one does transfer a bit for me, so I did top it with the Thrive Cosmetics, and the Thrive is the only one on my lower lash line. My eyeliner on top, and I'm not wearing one on bottom, which is weird, I usually do, but my eyeliner on top is this. It is the Benefit Roller Liner. I do believe this guy is toast. He is getting really hard to use, so I've been using him for quite some time now though, so he's due for an empty bin. But then this is what's on my lips. I do have the ColourPop Lippy Pencil from the Bretman Rock collaboration. I can't quite read it. It's in gold print on a white background, so it's kind of hard to read, and honestly ColourPop writing doesn't typically last very long on their components, which kind of sucks. I've always bitched about that, but this is the lippy pencil that I'm using. That is the shade of it, and then on the inner portion of my lips I am using this, which is an ABH gloss in sepia. I do love this lip combo. I think it looks amazing. So that is everything on my face. I hope that you guys loved this palette bingo. I had a lot of fun with it. It's the first time I've done it. I think I will probably try and do it at least once a month. Just have like a little makeup playtime with you. Hopefully I will have more to talk about when I do it in the future. This time I'm quite certain a good portion of the footage got fast forwarded through because I'm not really sure that I had anything to talk about today. Maybe next time I do it, I'll be able to come to you and talk to you about the trip I just took. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you enjoyed it enough that you're considering giving it a big thumbs up. I hope that you also enjoyed it enough that, or me, enough that you're considering subscribing to my channel before you go. If you do, please don't forget to hit that notification bell. It will notify you every single time I upload. I do upload content 3 to 4 times a week, depending on the week, and I wouldn't want you to miss anything. Again, thank you so much for joining us today. Please stay safe out there, you guys. Please wear your masks because we're never going to get out of this if we don't all start wearing our masks. Please love each other, but love each other from afar. And until next time, bye guys.